in the trunk.
Well, first I want to say it's crazy because I never realized that you were the A&R on the Forever MC projects and stuff like that. Because like that DMX and Crooked Eye song was just phenomenal. And remember, they had their issues back in the day where Crooked Eye had dissed them on the 52 Hip Hop Weekly because, you know, X had said some stuff about the West Coast and then, you know, the lowriders and everything like that. But it was
Skylar Gray was supposed to be on that song, and she said no. And I was pissed because I said to her, trying to be malicious. I'm like, oh, what? Because Marshall's not on it, you're too good to get on it?
What?
Yeah, she's only on songs with Eminem.
Yeah,
like,
and I know, but
like we were offering her a pretty fucking penny. So Sky Sucker did the hook, and you can hear Crook say, like, was Sky on the hook? Something. Like, Sky was for Skylar. I went and met with her, talked with her old team, the whole nine. And Crook gave her some weird disclaimer, like, you know, M80's very overzealous when it comes to these works, but like he means well, so please like bear with him. Like, I knew that song was gonna be a fucking smash hit. I have the footage. I have the footage with me and DMX in the studio when he did that live. Like all that shit.
The King Kong record?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, because I forgot Royce is on that too.
Yep, Royce is on there. And that's when Chino had fucked me on a previous business deal that I think I talked about in the book. Maybe not.
Right.
But Royce did that and still got paid, but took a reduced fee to make up for the previous fuckery.
Got you. Okay. All right. So after our last interview and your book being released, C-Rayz Walz released some statements going at you and me, right?
And Immortal Technique and
yeah,
Poison Pen and Bath Air.
A lot of people in the comments of the video, one of them, I believe, he said, "This is C-Rayz, the one and only. I wonder how much did Matthew Markoff pay you to ask him the question he wrote. I also wonder if you brushed your teeth after you gave him head. I'll let you know this. Matthew has never said or done anything disrespect in my face before. If he threw money in my face, I would have thrown him out the window and then had my girl Crystal that was there pistol whip him with the Glock she had in her waistband. The only reason I didn't stomp Matthew to the ground that day is because I was on the run with a warrant out for my arrest in Indiana. Fun fact, one day I was fucking one of my girls in M80's bedroom as usual. I cummed on her face and some spilled on the carpet. I took M80's toothbrush and submerged it in my semen. Later that night, I watched him brush his teeth with the toothbrush that had my dry offspring encrusted in the bristles. If I'm lying, I wish I stay in jail forever and lose my sight." M80's.
I guess he's going to lose his sight and stay in jail forever then, because even if that happened, why would I be brushing my teeth in my bedroom with a door and he'd be in my bedroom?
Right. That's
didn't happen. Didn't happen. And my story in the book is 100% what happened. I don't think me throwing the money at him was disrespectful. I gave him the money he asked for and he left. And yes, Crystal was there. And Crystal, I knew Crystal before Walz. She ain't raising a fucking hand to me, bro.
Wait, Crystal was not the 400-pounder that you were talking about? The Whopper?
She was big then. She lost weight since.
Oh, okay.
She was big. Yeah, no, that's her.
So then he says, M80's betrayal did not make me angry. It made me sad because we could have took over the state of Indiana, which I continue to do.
And instead, I took over the fucking world. You tried to use me like every other fucking white guy and realized, like, oh shit, M80's different than all these other fucking white guys that are playing hobbyist in the rap game. I'm about this shit. Yeah, you fucked up, Walz. You know how mad Walz was of my come up? Walz used to take his computer and work out of this restaurant called Yats in Broderpool, and there's a photo that was framed and hanging on the wall with me, Ice-T, and Coco, like signed doing an ad for Yats. He took it off the wall and destroyed it. They banned him for life and then put up 2 more photos of me in there.
Wow.
Like, sorry, Walz. Sorry shit didn't pan out for you, bro. I'm doing AO motherfucking K. I feel bad for Walz, though. I almost wanted to visit him one time and put some money on his books. Just like when I paid to get him off of probation.
Whoa. Let me finish just this couple sentences. But after we parted ways and his punk ass moved to California, my story will be told, but not for free. Until then, you and anybody who believes the devilishment spoke about me can SMD as soon as you wake up in the morning before you brush. You're saying that you paid for his what?
I paid to get Walz off of probation. It's in the book. Where I hadn't worked with Walz for like a couple of years, and I was working on an album in Switzerland for Tom Select and Lost Hill Music Group. And Chino's on the album and Canibus on the album. I'm on it. Keith Murray, Jason Bain, copyright. Killer Priest. They wanted C-Rayz. And Walz was like, if they pay me this exact amount of money, and it was super exorbitant. Walz on his fucking Bandcamp would be like, you can get a verse from me for $360. On the Sun Cycle MC, $360. I ended up getting him like whatever the balance was he owed, like $1,700 to pay his probation off to do the verse, and that's when we became cool again. Then when he tried to steal Almighty out from under me and it didn't work out for him, that's when I was like, fuck you again, bro. Like, glad you're not on probation. Go bang your fucking ugly white women and travel the world. His wife, his ex-wife, is one of the ugliest women in the history of mankind.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
some women have very low self-esteem and fall for his shit. They have father issues.
he goes on to post something and he tells all the people SMD and everything like that, right? But he says to you, my number one groupie, M80, SMD, if you ever see me in public, I will piss in a cup and have it prepared to throw in your face if you ever come into my personal space. Charge for that action is a misdemeanor and it won't violate my
Which
parole.
he's 100% false. That's literally bodily fluids. That is as felonious as it gets. And nor, by the way, there wouldn't be any misdemeanor or felony. I would literally shoot him right on the spot if that happened. If you threw a cup of piss on me and stood in front of my face, I would shoot you to death.
That is definitely assault.
Yeah, of course. And yeah, there would not be any charges to come from it, and I'd be fine in the long run. You'd be justified in killing someone that threw a bottle of their excrement on you, especially someone like him who's traveled the world and God knows what he's carrying with him and is fresh out of prison. Yeah, that's how that would go down. No qualms about it.
So he says, P.S. Tell your whole family to SMD, peace and love, good night. You responded to him and you said, I don't know who the M80 you tagged is, but you're in.
Yeah, he tagged like a fucking ballet dancer or something.
Right. He said, but your entire life story is the boy who cried wolf. You did wrong by every righteous person that ever entered your life, and it's absolutely no surprise you're where you're at in life, and literally everyone you leached off of or have ever disrespected in one of your prison house internet rants is doing far better off in life than you. You disrespected the legacy of Sean the Barbarian after he passed. You disrespected the legacy of Chino XL after he passed. And I assured you, you can't disrespect what God has planned for you. Wait, he disrespected Sean and Chino?
He made a very extensive post on his Facebook talking shit about Chino after Chino died. The Sean thing is you got to talk to Bernadette about it, but for whatever reasons, maybe Walz wanted to hook up with Bernadette, but Walz was like, your husband was a piece of shit. He was always hooking up with chicks on the road. Like, he's gone, bro.
Damn.
Like, what's the point of like saying any of this true, whether it's true or not? Like, is just with disrespectful, malicious intent. So yeah, fuck Walz, dude. Like, honestly, fuck everyone to ever speak ill on Chino or Sean.
Right. And you said talk your talk while you run your fingers through your bunky's chest hair. 400-pound white women with EBT cards and fake 5%ers await you in the free world. Imagine me being a groupie of yours. Ha 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 ha. I could buy your entire discography and your life
Dude,
rights.
C-Rayz, listen, C-Rayz could never fathom having the level of financial resource I have, having the career resume I have, having the amount of power I have that he dedicated his entire life to, that supposedly didn't pay him back, you know? So, like, you go think how you want to as you're on the king of the underground. Like, I'll do my reality above ground shit. By the way, some of these dudes want to go to prison. Some of these dudes want to be where they feel like they're in a stress-free environment where they don't have to compete with the rat race of like keeping up with life.
Right.
Yeah, Walls doesn't have to worry about how much money he makes behind bars because, like, what are you gonna do? Spend it on fucking loose cigarettes?
So how is he responding? And is he having someone else write it, or you think he has like a phone in there, like a secret phone?
I think so, either no, it's not even a secret phone. I think they have access to computer labs where you can probably log on now and do your shit. Things are more computer based.
Oh, okay.
Whether he has a phone or not, it's definitely being written as if he's writing it.
Right.
You know, unlike when Stacey Castro tries to comment as Chino, like that's how Walls talks. So it's definitely Walls. But yeah, it's him. Those are his words. I don't know who's posting it.
And then you went crazy in your stories and you said C-Rayz is the only incarcerated rapper on planet Earth who doesn't have to worry about any dudes on the outside wanting to bang his baby mamas. And it
They're all
has
gross. C-Rayz Walz has no hot baby mamas, dude. They're all fucking gross. I certainly wouldn't put my dick in any of them. To each his own, I guess. Not me, though. My peen has higher standards, pen shop. I fuck from the finest cloth.
When does he get out of prison? Isn't it like in like a couple years?
Well, since he lied about fucking coming on my toothbrush, never, according to his own words. But he says, I don't know, in a couple of years. And then the first thing he's going to do is, you know, sell enough verses to get a Greyhound ticket to come see me, then not pee for a whole day so he can fill up a cup just to get shot a bunch of times.
You don't want to throw your life away for that, though, M80. Come on, man.
How would I be throwing my life away? I'd be in jail for a day, bond out, pay my attorney, let them assess the evidence, and I'd be fine.
Yeah, I guess you do have the resources.
I'll be all right, Pan Shop, I assure you.